Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tinmans Core Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today I thought I'd get on here and tell you guys another dream that I had years ago. And it was a fun but silly dream where me and my folks went on a trip driving through the Appalachian Mountains and making our way back to get on the Route 66 trail. And we didn't go by ourselves. My mom's side of the family went. My 3 uncles, 2 aunts, and my 6 cousins. I rode with my parents, and they rode with theirs. We all stopped at this antique-looking general store, and they had some good food cooking, so we all stayed there and ate lunch. I got me a cheeseburger and some fried okra on the side and macaroni, and the rest of my family had either meatloaf, chicken pot pie, or ham sandwiches. But then for dessert, me and Mom and Dad got 5 fried apple pies, and all 3 of us ate 1, and the rest we saved for later. We got back on the road, and we were looking at all these tourist attraction places until finally we got to Colorado. We stopped at this place. It was like an overlook, and one of my uncles got into his 2005 Chevy truck. It has a camper shell on it, it's an extended cab, but him, his wife, and son got in it, and then I just got in it just to hang out with him, and then all of a sudden it transformed into a brand new truck, crew cab, so it was a lot bigger and more roomy. And then a lot of flight tech stuff formed around it, like wings and boosters. And we started flying over the mountains, and then it started forming this cartoonish looking utopia castle. And we were flying around it. And I was like, oh my God, how are we going to land this thing? Because he was driving by himself. So my uncle was flipping out like, oh, watch it. Because he kept pushing buttons and it kept doing other things. Like, he hit one button, the thrusters went off. I said, you better turn that back on before we crash. And then it started back up and took off again. Then another button accidentally shot rockets. And luckily they were firework rockets. They won't like the ones that explode on buildings and vehicles. Make a big fireball out of them. It shot off and went up in the air and went. And my parents called me down from below saying, hey, that was a good fireworks show, but can you come down? We're trying. Until finally he found a button that says return back to point of origin. It didn't say that long title, but it was a button that said that on the screen. And it did. It just parked. And then I got out of the truck, and my aunt and uncle and cousin did too. And then it just transformed back into a regular truck. And I was like, how in the world did this happen? And then that little utopia place I was just telling you about that formed disappeared. I was like, wow. It's almost like we're experiencing what a cartoon character would be experiencing if they were like in one of those action cartoons, kind of like Johnny Quest or Justice League or something. It was cool, but a little frightening at the same time because we were up in the air. And everybody else wanted to take a turn on it, but it didn't work for them. It just stayed a normal truck. And then we just got back on the road and kept on enjoying our trip. And then that's when I woke up. It was a short dream. And I was like, dang, I wish we had a truck or some other vehicle that was able to fly. Craft kits are available because it would be cool just to see what the ground would look like from the air, like if you're flying an airplane, but you don't have to worry about traffic. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more dream-related content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tinmans Core Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and I said that's a wrap, and have a nice day, y'all.